There we are. Good evening. Oh, what a very, very long day. I hope everybody's doing well. We are going to get into the topic here in just a moment, and I'm going to basically, a lot of things, guys, when I talk about different things, I'm basing it off my own experience in life and the different things that I've dealt with and saw myself. But just to give you kind of an update, let me kill the volume on that. Hold on. Okay. We left the hotel room this morning. What time was it? Uh, like 20 to 7. But 2 hours down the road, the time moved to forward an hour. So we gained an hour as far as time went. So I'm not back on Eastern time yet. We're still in the next time zone. I'm an hour behind at this point. So, like for right now, for me, where I'm at right now, it's 10 o'clock. And I know on the East Coast, is that right? Let me just look and make sure. No, I'm sorry. It's 9 o'clock here. It's 9 o'clock here. It's 10 o'clock in New York. So I'm like beyond shot. You guys have no idea. So we got on the bikes this morning and we started riding. We've had great riding weather today. It was absolutely wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. Really good riding weather. We ended up doing 630 miles today because we had talked before we left, and I said, if we push hard today and we push hard tomorrow, then on the third day we'll have, because it's a 1,500-mile ride for me. It's like 1440 for Randy. Think I got like an extra 60 miles. It's at least an extra 60 miles past him that I have to do. So I said, if we push hard, do like 600 today, do 600 tomorrow. I said, that last day is going to be like a 300-mile ride, and then we're going to be home. And he's like, yeah, absolutely. So we ended up doing 630 miles today. And I'll tell you, the 600 wasn't bad. That last 30, as we knew we were getting closer to where we were going to stay in our destination, the last 30 were tough. Because we were just beat, just so tired. Like I said, if anybody that rides, that's done any kind of riding knows it is a very, very difficult, very difficult thing. So, but that's part of it. But it's had a wonderful trip. I didn't do a video at all yesterday. It was my last day. I went to Sturgis. I went to Deadwood, and so I got to tell you, and we're going to get into the topic here in just a little bit. I do promise that. What are we at? 191 in the chat. We're at 46 on the thumbs up. Let's get some thumbs up going here first. First, if you would, please, and thank you for doing that. I appreciate the support. Also, again, it really does help with the algorithms, and I like to see a lot of thumbs up. So that's part of the game too, right? Of course. So also. If you're not subscribed, make sure you please subscribe, hit that bell icon to get all notifications. So I went up to Deadwood, and they have a casino in Deadwood. So Randy was doing his thing with his club, and I was like doing my own thing. Like the day before, I had gone to Devil's Tower. And so I decided, hey, you know what? I love playing poker. Poker for me, it's a lot of fun. It's strategy. You not only play your cards, but you play your opponents at the table. It's a psychological game. And I love that. I just love that. It's a lot of strategy to it. It's not just the cards. Again, it's the people at the table. So I sat down, played some poker, and I played some poker for a while, but I ended up winning. And I did well. It was fun, and I just had a really good time. And the people was really decent. Nobody was, So let's talk a little bit about if you watch. I'll talk more about that. But so I decided not to do a video yesterday, just because it was my last day there, and then I knew today I was going to be on the road all day long. I didn't know what time we were going to stop. But we finally did stop, and I said, well, I'm going to come on here. I'm going to do a quick live stream, maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm going to get off here, guys. I'm beat. I want to take a shower, I want to go to bed, because that's what I get to do, the same exact thing all day again tomorrow. So, but we're driving towards home now, so it's like a different mindset. You're like, okay, we're vacation's done. Now we're on our way home. We want to put the miles in and get there. So I will definitely be home at this point, as long as everything goes okay tomorrow. I should be home on Tuesday. So that way we'll get back into normal videos and normal schedule and all that type of stuff. And I do, like I said, for my members, anybody that is a member, I will be not doing tomorrow night. I won't be doing the live stream for members only. But like I said, I will make it up to you. So yeah, I know. I can't wait. I gotta. So that's the other thing. I'm this week. I guess the lawyer was going to be working on the paperwork for West Virginia. So I'm sure that I'm going to be hearing from her very soon. And I will be getting home. Who knows how long I'm going to be home? And I'm going to be packing up and making another trip back to West Virginia to close on the property. But that one's going to be. That's more, business stuff, taking care of things as far as the new homestead. I will be doing a ton of video when I'm down there and sharing that with you guys. And it's going to be, like I said, this has been a very, very busy time. We had the prepper get together, then I had a wedding, then I had my nephew's graduation, and then we left for Sturgis. And, it was a long ride out there. I had never, ever done a ride that long before. So actually today's ride, 630 miles, is the longest ride I've ever done, ever. So, like when we left to go out there, I told Randy, I said, the longest I've ever ridden in a day was probably 250 miles, and that was just screwing around. So, to hop in the saddle and do a seriously long ride, I hadn't done it. So, but we're riding together great. He's a great riding partner. We read each other very well. We pay attention to everything. So, but I will tell you this right now. I do plan on going back to Sturgis next year, and I do plan on going for Bike Week, for the Sturgis event. I definitely want to be there for that. I have some other people that I've already talked about too, that we plan on going together. So there'll be a bunch of us riding out together, and it'll be a blast. Absolutely be a blast. So I'm looking forward to that. So, all right. So talking about getting along, if you watch, so what'll happen now, guys, in the comments, somebody will make a comment. He didn't start talking about the topic until 7:54. Well, too bad. So anyway, anybody know what North Shore Preparedness is up to? Haven't seen a video of his in a week. No clue, not at all. No, I'm not saddle sore. Honestly, it's funny. I'm physically tired. It's my body feels pretty good as far as that time riding. Between my shoulder blades back here, from always constantly being like this on the bike, that's a little bit sore. But it's not that bad, not that bad at all. So but it's just physically tiring to be on a bike that long. It's totally different than being in a vehicle. All right, so if you watch the news media, you watch social media, according to all of them, none of us get along, right? Everybody is fighting with each other, and everybody doesn't like each other, and all these type of things. But I'm going to tell you what. Now, this year in January, I went to South Carolina on vacation. In what was it? May, end of May. Heather and I went down to West Virginia to look for a piece of property. And then I did this trip here now. So I've been out on the road, doing a lot of traveling this year. All right. And I'm going to tell you what, and diverse group of people. I've talked to so many different people, because believe it or not, I like to talk. What a shock, right? But I talk with everybody just because that's who I am. And I'm going to tell you what, it doesn't matter what color the other person was, what their background was, what part of the country they were in. everybody that I have come into contact with through my travels this year, and any other year actually as well, have all been decent. Just a lot of really, really good people, a lot of really decent people. So I believe, and I'm going to give you my opinion based on my personal experience, is that this division that they're trying to perpetuate on the news media and stuff like that, I think a lot of it is fabricated and a lot of it is used to keep us angry with each other. So when, um, you know, I'm a big believer that you treat people the way that you want to be treated. So that's how I approach everybody. I'm very open. I will talk to anybody. I'll have conversations, but I have found that I haven't had anybody cop attitude or be like, I don't want to talk to you. You're, whatever the case may be. Um, so I believe a lot of what you get back is what you present, how you approach people, how you talk to people. If you're a decent person, it doesn't matter what you look like. Number one, doesn't matter what your background is, or where you're from, or what religion you are, or what race you are, or what your political affiliation is. It really, none of that really matters. Because, like I said, for me, if you're a decent person, I like you anyway. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what your political affiliation is. Okay, you can believe whatever you want to believe. That's the beauty of our country. It's pretty open. So as long as you're not hurting anybody, I have no issues with anybody. So it has been it's been amazing on these journeys, and just approaching people and talking to different people. And like so an example yesterday, when I was sitting there and I was playing poker with a diverse group of people that were there from Wyoming, they were there from South Dakota. There was other people. There was somebody there was from like Alabama, somebody from Florida. So there was a whole eclectic group of people from different parts of the country. And everybody was getting along. Nobody was acting like a jerk. Nobody was copying an attitude. It was funny because somebody said to me, "Where are you from?" I said, "They go, I can detect an accent." And I'm like, "I don't have an accent." but, but no, it was just, everybody was really, really cool. And, when I told them that we had ridden out, from New York, they were like, "Man, it's a long ride." And it is. People from like Tennessee, or Florida or Georgia that rode out. I mean, they put in a lot longer miles, 1,700, 1,800 miles. So that's a long, long drive. But I think that we're continuously being played with. That's my opinion, as far as when it comes to the interactions. The news media presents things a certain way because they want. So how does the news media portray black people? Let's be honest, right? Bunch of criminal thugs. They're always breaking the law. They're stealing stuff, or they're hurting people. That's what you're seeing on the news media constantly. Okay. But in reality, most black people are just like any other group of people. They want to love. They want to take care of their families. They want to, do things with people that they care about. They want to be left alone like anybody else. Okay, it is an image that is portrayed in the media to keep other people afraid in those type of things. Now, are there bad black people? Absolutely, yes, there are. Are there bad white people? Absolutely, yes, there are. Are there bad Asian people? Yes, of course. Are there bad Native American, Indian people? Of course there are. There's bad in every single race out there. Yes, I have been wearing my sunscreen, but when you are out in the sun for 8 to 10 hours a day riding your motorcycle, my nose is really, really red. My cheeks have gotten it. I've been putting sunscreen on them. It is what it is. When I get back, I'm going to tell you what, I can't wait to get home and rest. I'll be honest with you. I just want to get home. I want to hug my family, hug my daughter, hug my mom and my sister, and hug my pets, and let my dogs go crazy, and they're going to, and see my cats, and then go out and see my chickens. So JJ is funny. He says, "Are you able to listen to music when you ride?" I don't like listening to music when I ride. I don't listen to music when I ride. I enjoy the surrounding sounds of whatever. I can't stand it when somebody has a radio on when I'm riding. I don't like it. Oh yeah, yeah. It's windburn too. Absolutely. The wind was definitely kicking around today on us, and we were, you know, getting pushed around pretty good on the road. But yeah, like I said, I look at this 2 more days and I'm going to be home. One more hard day tomorrow, and we're going to put in a hard day, long day tomorrow, and then hopefully that last day I'll have like less than 300 miles, which would be great if I can get it in like the 240 or 250 range. Listen, if we do, let's say we do 620 miles tomorrow. Let's just put that number out there. I'll be 250 miles away from home. So, we're going to have to see how we feel. And again, that's when we're riding. When you have somebody you're riding with, it's not just how you feel, it's how they feel. So if I look at him and say, I need gas, or, let's get a drink, we just get off. We get off at an exit, we'll stop, we'll get a drink, we'll gas back up, and that's what we do. So it's working together with your riding partner. And so that's what we do. There's no locked in schedule that we have to follow. Like I said, we did want to push hard today. We do want to push hard tomorrow because I don't want to have to get the third night of a hotel. It's not going to be necessary. On the way out to Sturgis, we knew we weren't checking in until the Wednesday, so we had 3 days that we could stay at a hotel and ride, and not, so our last day, we only had a couple hundred miles to go, because we did, what did we do? We did, well, no, it was about, yeah, about less than what I'm trying to remember I did 530 the first day. And so Randy and I together did like 400 and something the first day. We did 530 the second day. I ended up doing 530 the first day total. But it was like, Randy's like 60 or 70 miles from where I live. Then the second day we did 530 together. We did 400 on the third day. And then we just got up that last day and then just rode in. And then, we did the Badlands. We did that. And then we did the missile silo. I still got to put those pictures up too on Instagram and Twitter, which I will, I promise. I'm going to have a lot more pictures going up on Instagram and Twitter. I just need to get a minute. Like I said, today was just literally, we just rode all day long. And so that's what I plan on doing tomorrow as well. I was almost like, I'm too tired to do this, but I want to check in with you guys and let you know that, yes, I'm safe. Everything is great. I have to admit to you, and I know some of you are going to be angry with me. On my last day in Sturgis on Saturday, I didn't wear a helmet all day long. It was awesome. It was awesome. Now today, because of the fact that we are, we drove all the way through South Dakota. So from where we were in South Dakota to get back out of South Dakota is like 340 miles. So we went and did all that. Then we drove through all the way through Minnesota, and we're in Wisconsin tonight. So, that's why we're pushing hard today, and we're going to push hard tomorrow, so that our third day we coast in home, and it's not going to be oh my God, we got to do 400 miles on our last day or 500 miles. I don't want to do that. So, but yes, we got the phone back. What we ended up doing is, because of, he is in the club that he's in is it's the U.S. Veterans something club. It's a club that they're all over the place. U.S. military vets. That's what they are. They're the U.S. military vets. So right across the border, Yarn Prepper, we literally when you come out of Minnesota down the hill, we're right in whatever town. Actually, I can tell you what the name of the town is just because why not? Oh, it's not on here. Anyway, but it's right when you come down and it changes to Wisconsin. We're in that town. So that's where we're at. But so anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, so we drove, like I said, we drove through there, got through, Minnesota as well. And now we're in Wisconsin for tonight. And then we're going to jump on a road and try to eat up some more miles tomorrow. And we'll go from there, but it's like I said, it's been a very, very long day. Pelosi ordered Capitol Police to arrest people not wearing a mask. They refuse to obey her. That's good. Yes, La Crosse. Yep, Jody. Yep, that's where we're at, La Crosse. Thank you. Yep. So. Oh, that's cool. Yep. So yeah, we're in La Crosse, Wisconsin tonight. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, and we're gonna go from there. So tomorrow's gonna be, like I say, another long day. So there will be no videos during the day. I'll do a live stream tomorrow night, let you guys know where we're at, and we're just pushing. Now it's just a push to get home. And like I said, I want my last day, the third day, because we were thinking about doing the 3 days again and then getting home on Wednesday. But I figured like I said, if we pushed hard today and Monday, I can be home Tuesday, which would be better. So, and I'm ready. I'm ready to be home. I'm gonna probably have about 4,000 miles on the bike altogether by the time I get home, or close to it. So that's a lot of riding. That's a lot of riding. But it was been fun. The bike's running great. Yep, Mark 1. You said the bike okay, running great, no issues. I did have some work done when I was out in Sturgis. So I was having a front brake issue, and so I changed the brake and rotors, and I while I was out there, I got tires and had them change the fluids. I figured, why not? So got all that done. But getting back to, I want to really quickly, I want to touch on this a little bit more because I'm not going to do much longer, guys, because I really, really am tired, and I want to take a shower and I want to go to sleep is what I want to do. So, but the agenda again is to keep us fighting with each other, because if we're fighting with each other, we're never going to focus on at how many miles per gallon do you get on your bike? It varies, probably about between 35, 40 miles to the gallon, something like that. Because we'll run like 120 miles, something there. It usually is about not quite 3 gallons of gas to fill up. So, but it's a 5-gallon tank. That's all that is. But the agenda again is to keep us fighting, keep us separated, so we don't work together. They don't want us to get organized. They don't want us to work together, and that's why I think it's important that we do realize that we're being manipulated and played constantly, because that's what's happening. That's really what's happening, and it's sad and it's unfortunate, and it never stops, and it never stops. So, real quickly, I do want to mention, because obviously I haven't been on, my legacy freeze-dried food sale on my website, preparedness1.com. One more week to go on that. On the 8th of August, that sale will end. So definitely take advantage of that. If you go to my website, preparedness1.com, you click on store, it'll drop down, you'll see legacy foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store. Ed, are you going to push to make the Cleveland area tomorrow? I don't even know how far we're going to go tomorrow. My biggest thing is getting by Chicago. We're like 4 hours away from Chicago. I want to get through that mess, because that's slow going through Chicago. It's a pain in the butt. So, that's kind of what I want to do. So, but again, anyway, the sale is going on. If you decide to make a purchase when you check out from the store on my website, 20% will come off automatically. 25-year shelf life. It is GMO free. It is vegan. There are gluten-free options available for people that need that. Beef and chicken options are sold separately, and it is the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So that's a good thing. You get more bang for your buck. Uh, Again, I will encourage you to get this stuff now while it is not an emergency. People that have ordered through the sale, some of them have already gotten their stuff already. So that's a good thing. And more people are going to be getting their stuff soon. It's all going out. So definitely take advantage of that. When an emergency happens, what you're going to see exact repeat of what happened in February and March of last year. They went through Legacy had a 3 month supply of stock. They sold out that 3 month supply of stock in 3 days. So then everything was on back order. And that happened to all the freeze dried food companies. So that's why I encourage you guys to make that order. So, that's the way to do it. So anyway, that's just putting that out there. But if you want to save 20%, definitely take advantage of that. Okay. Also on my website, we have the Four Fathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. You will see their logo on my website, preparedness1.com. You'll see the Four Fathers logo. You click on that, it will take you to their website. If you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, you can do so. And when you check out of their store, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1, and that will save you 15% on your purchase on their store. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Uh, the other thing that I wanted to mention really quickly, we have the Prepper Nurse One community. Definitely take advantage of that as well. It is there for you guys. It's a resource that we set up for you to connect with like-minded people. Definitely take advantage of that. Okay. So just wanted to mention those things really quickly. Again, for my members, I will make up tomorrow. I will not be doing again a live stream for you guys. So I owe you two. I will make them up. When I get home, I'll probably do one on Thursday. Then I'll do my regular one on the Monday, and then maybe I'll do like next Thursday and then the following Monday again. But I will definitely make them up to you. But Gigi said, Ed, stay safe heading back home tomorrow. Good night, all. She's going to bed. I don't blame you. Yeah, we'll be safe. We're having, like I said, we've had a great trip so far. Have not run into any rain. I guess it was raining back home today. So, that was kind of a good thing because now the forecast moving forward the rest of this week looks really good back home, and so I'm happy about that. So I know that last day that we're driving in there, it's going to be decent. We don't know what it's going to be like tomorrow. I have no idea. So, but looking forward to getting home and getting back to normal, if you will, and so I can't wait to go down and close on a property in West Virginia. So I can really do a lot of video down there, show you what we have down there, what we're going to be working on and stuff like that. So really, really psyched about all that as well. So that'll be the new adventure. And I will be going back and forth between now and the time I go down there for the winter. So I will be definitely doing that as well. So anyway, now we're almost a half an hour into this thing, and I only wanted to do like 15 minutes. So I am going to jump off of here, guys. I do appreciate you popping in for these impromptu streams. Look for me tomorrow night. I can't say what time it's going to be, but I will be on tomorrow night. Again, don't let these people divide us. That's what they want. They want us. And who is they? Who is they? Whoever's running this country, which for the most part is big business and the government. Okay. They want us to be apart, fighting each other. They don't want us to work together. So remember that. So let's not let them win. So anyway, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. We got to stop letting them divide us. Race, religion, political affiliation, none of it matters at the end of the day. We're all a bunch of human beings. We all bleed red. We need to work together. Second thing, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. And last but not least, guys, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Again, I want to thank all the people that reached out, offered a meal, a place to stay on this journey. I really do appreciate that. Very, very thoughtful of you all. And I would love to take you up on it if I had a whole bunch of time and wasn't like on a time crunch. But I unfortunately not going to be able to do that. But I thank you for the offers anyway. Very, very thoughtful of everybody that offered. I hope everybody has a great day. I will see you all tomorrow. Look for me later tomorrow night, and I will let you know how much further we get and how close to home we are. All right. I'll talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.